Hey, what up, guys? Tater Trader back again. Another weekly review. Um, Merry Christmas to everybody, and ending this week, the IRA for the month of December, we're up $700. This week we made $206. Uh, for this week, we closed that DraftKings that we had out for $8, so we ended up making $20 on that. That's right here. So we end up making, yeah, less than 20, right? Whatever. But it was just a small two point wide, just small gains, just to keep growing this account. We closed our Tesla out early. I closed it out on Monday. Should have probably held it longer, but closed it out. It is what it is. Closed out this Amazon. Amazon stayed in the same range. Also, I sold this during the week. This was just I saw we were holding up at 32, so I just sold this one and I ended up working out pocket 37, so that was good. I rolled this up, and as soon as I rolled this up, Amazon started tanking. So we sold it for 82, bought it back for 11, and I rolled up um, to the 30, 50 by 30, 60. So this was a very aggressive roll, and yeah, feeling the pain of it. Um, On Thursday, I bought GHIV, and you can see I bought it at 10:06 and sold a call 4 minutes later because I was like, oh, it's not going anywhere. I'm gonna sell a $15 call. Wrong. The stock ran up like $2. I'm stuck in it. So this morning I saw us looking like we're kind of fucking heavy and we're gonna fall. So I just bought it back. So I made $80 for that. So on the year to date, we only have this account 1 month and 10 days, and we basically made 35%. I put 3,000, yeah, around 3,500 in the account. Yeah, basically 3,500. We're up 900. Even though it says 4,750 cash, this is just basically all the money premiums I have. So if I close all the trades out, that's where my account will be if I close everything at zero. But as I said, we sold the Amazons, we rolled up the Amazons, and we're down on them now. So we're just waiting to see what Amazon does next week. All right, so that's that for this account. Off to the main account now. So for the main account for this week, this is all my trades in here. Uh, we made 1,835, and for the month of December, we're at 1,186, 11,866. Uh, this week, Monday was a good day for the most part in the morning, even though the market was down 2%. Monday was a good time to trade in the morning on Monday, but after Monday, I basically closed out a bunch of my trades. I had like $1,200, and because we were down 2.5%, I just this weak feeling came over me, and I didn't want to put any trades on, so I didn't put any trades on Monday. But then Tuesday, and those were all good trades that I would have put on. Like I liked them, everything. Didn't put them on Monday. Tuesday, I FOMO'd in them. And whenever I do that, I end up bag holding. So now I'm basically, down on a bunch of stuff because I kind of FOMO'd myself in. And it's one of them. And at the same time, I had beyond that. Let me arrange these by name. Yeah, so I had beyond that. I could have closed for like $200, and I end up only closing it for like $30 because all the stocks start sliding on me, and margin issues and all that. I wasn't getting margin call or anything, but I don't want to go over 70% right now, so that's why I had to close them. Apple had news. I got the news like 2 minutes after it came out, and I liked the news. And this was a bad sell. I sold them for 91. This was a bad sell because I should be bringing in maybe $150. So this was a bad strike to sell. Okay, I still sold it. I didn't give the trade no time at all, like to work out. So the stock tried to move, it wasn't moving. I'm impatient. So 4 minutes later, I took it off at a $10 loss. That's what I did. So that was just terrible. Otherwise from that, everything else this week was fine. I didn't roll anything, but I cut a bunch of my trades early today, basically because I wanted to downsize on certain things. So I got rid of a lot of things that I could have probably held on and if I'd have made the right trades on Monday. But so right now, this is the situation right now is my account is at 48K basically. My maintenance margin is at 25. This is what I like is 30,000 and below. So I was above 30,000 today, so I just took some winners. And you can see in here if I arrange by date um, for today, I just took all my winners off, wherever they are, just because I just didn't want to deal with, my margin ballooning on Monday morning if we get another 2% gap down, right? And that's kind of funny because on Monday, my margin wasn't even close to that, and I was acting real scared on Monday and didn't want to put the trades on that I had to put on. So that was just me right there, and that just spiraled into a bunch of loss of confidence moves and stuff like that. All right, so still in my account, I still got three Beyond puts. I got a 132. Beyond is currently at 136, and I'm fine with it. My the things that draft me down was, I had Corsair, and that just keeps falling for some reason. So I just sold some calls against it. So if you want to fall, I'm just gonna pocket this $100, and we'll play the roll games after. Uh, Next is Fazly. I followed it up, and yeah, it didn't like that very much. So I'm down on my 95 Fazlies for next week, and the week after I'm down on the 91s. Lemonade, I sold a naked call. I should have probably sold two, but I just sold one 165 call. You can see I'm up 35 bucks because it's been falling all day. Um, Same thing for Neo. Neo looks like it's trying to go back up, but it's just having trouble. I bought a pen call, a pen 100 call lotto for $15, thinking it was gonna go to 100. Nope, it didn't go to 100, so it sold off. But it was just 15 bucks. I said I would give it back, and I still have these two RCLs that I'm rolling. I rolled them out to the end of the month. We'll see. And I sold the snow for 605. And I have a W Iron Condor. Let me tell you about this thing. I sold this when two W was at 284 when I sold this Iron Condor. I sold 240 I sold 245 by 240 on the put side, and I sold 320 by 325 on the call side. And I sold these things this day right here in the corner up here on this red candle. I sold these things up here when we're at 85, 84. And the next day, this stock dropped $25, man. Are you kidding me? So I had a plan to control it if it fell on me, by next week. I wasn't thinking it's gonna fall the next day. And then, the next day we get another big drop. Today again, we dropped again. So how do I manage this? So right now, I basically will have to roll it 1 month and get myself down here in the 230 region. So I have it in my IRA and I have it in my main account. That's this trade down here. But it's one of those where it's like you have to also have a plan if it goes to shits the next day or the same day. So, this was only supposed to be a 10% trade, more than 10% because, I'm risking 370 to gain 128. But it was supposed to be just a simple trade, just let theta do its thing, but now it turned into how good is your ability to manage a trade. So looking at it right now, I have two options is roll down a month, take the same calls, and roll the puts down, and that should be able to take care of that. So that's what I'm doing with that, and I also have it in my IRA too. I didn't go back into Tesla. I want to keep that. That's one of the things that like was beating me up because I was supposed to sell the 530 Tesla, but Tesla moved up. I was supposed to sell it for 16 bucks, and when I'm ready, it's already at 1500, right? So I'm like, man, I just missed out on $100, and I was just like, take the trade, and then I'm like, no, it's gonna come back down. Nope, it didn't come back down. Now, that $1,500 contract is worth $900. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't have sold more Beyond and more Fazli's to be down on them. If I would have took Tesla, I would have been lesser on my size because I have Tesla in the account. So I just put myself in a corner with that stuff. But I'm done rumbling. As I said, a good week. Every day this week we have realized profits, right? Unrealized doesn't matter to me that much, right? Because realized is what matters. So every day this week I'm booking 1400 on Monday, 400 Tuesday, 100 Wednesday, 100 and 200 today. So we've been booking profits every day. So that's really what matters. That's it. Let me know where you guys trade, and yes, stay green.